Coronation Street spoiler. Carla seeks support from Kit as her suspicions about Becky grow. When Betsy reveals that Becky will be joining them for lunch, Carla forces herself to act pleased. But as Becky helps herself to a bite from Lisa's plate, Carla's unease becomes clear. Becky insists she only craves a bit of normal life, but Carla snaps, accusing her of wanting something entirely different. Branding both Lisa and Becky as delusional, Carla storms away in frustration. At the police station, Carla opens up to Kit, admitting she doesn't trust Becky's version of events and suspects there's more behind it. Is Kit starting to think the same way? Elsewhere, a troubled Todd admits to Shona and Gary that he clashed with Theo the night before, after which Theo walked out and hasn't returned. Later, when Jake pops into the cabin and passes Brian a mobile, Todd is left rattled when Brian identifies it as Theo's phone. Where has Theo gone? Meanwhile, Kit is directed to an interview room at the station where he unexpectedly comes face to face with Bethany. She explains she abandoned her job in London, took her employer's car without permission, and drove back to Manchester, only to now be facing accusations of vehicle theft. Can Kit help clear her name? Bethany later confides in Sarah that she walked out of her job before she was forced out, and she intends to stay in Weatherfield for good. How will Daniel take the news of her permanent return? Also, trying to mask her feelings, Asha reassures Dev that withdrawing her complaint was the right choice. And finally, Glenda tells George she has drawn up a pros and cons list about Christina, but when Christina suddenly turns up, she snatches the paper straight out of Glenda's hands. Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.